going?
Well, all's quiet on the waterfront.
Yeah, it must be the weather, a little too hot for the crooks to work.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
So what brings you down here?
I came to see the harbor master, and I thought I'd welcome you back on force if I saw you.
Thanks. It's great to be back.
Well, keep up the good work.
All right.
Oh, you know, Frisco, if you're not doing anything tonight, maybe you and Felicia would like to come over for dinner?
Oh, yeah, we'd love it. Great.
Okay, Robin misses you.
Tell her we'll be there.
Right. Bye-bye, you two.
Chief. Well, it looks as if you're back in Anna's good graces again.
Yeah, it does look that way, huh?
I hope you've learned your lesson. No more trying to go it by yourself.
No. Completely team member all the way.
Are you giving up on that investigation of yours?
Oh, let's just say I put it on hold, huh? I promise Felicia.
The role of Tuffy Richards is now being played by Kevin Hagen.
Oh, Tuffy, I didn't know you were still here.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up.
Oh, are you entering more union business statistics?
That's right. Pension and welfare payments for the month, you know.
Oh, I'd be happy to help you.
No, thanks, Felicia. I'll manage. I'll be out of your way in a minute.
Oh, you're not in my way. I'll just sit right here and make myself comfortable and do my own paperwork, all right?
What time is it?
1:35.
Shouldn't the bank be calling by now?
No, there's time before they close.
Duke, the deposit was made last night.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes it's the afternoon before they get time to empty the night deposits. And if there's heavy traffic, then it can take longer. Be patient, then.
It sure better work, Duke.
It will work. When the bank discovers a shortage of $45,000, they'll be anxious to find out the reason why.
You know, it shouldn't take long for the police to find out that Felicia took the money. Especially when they find that fur in her apartment.
Yeah, the frame will work, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it'll definitely stop Frisco from playing super cop and getting himself killed.
Afternoon.
Damon, coffee?
No, thank you. I just wanted to tell you there'll be a shipment arriving tonight. Will that be a problem?
No, why should it be?
I'm under orders to take out Frisco Jones if there's any kind of trouble.
Oh, Damon, Frisco Jones won't interfere.
Well, I hope not, for your sake. Mr. B might think you're beginning to lose control of the operation in Port Charles.
You can tell the chief I have everything under control, including Frisco Jones.
He'd be more easy to convince if I knew exactly what you had planned for Frisco.
Well, by the time the shipment arrives this evening, Frisco will be too preoccupied with personal problems to care.
Oh, I hope you're right. It disturbs Mr. B that Jones is back walking a beat on the waterfront with the shipment coming in tonight because it's the biggest one to date.
Don't worry about it. Duke's got a lock on things.
That's good. That's good, because you'll only have a few hours left. And at that point, I'll have to step in personally and check out Jones.
Don't you interfere, Damon.
The guards at the warehouse have a picture of our young super cop friend. And if he gets anywhere near that shipment, they will shoot to kill.
Don't have the guards outside, then. Have the guards inside where they can't be seen.
They know what to do.
Angel, where's Tuffy?
Upstairs, he's putting the new entries into Tumble Dry.
Go get him. Tell him to check the EDZ warehouse. Make sure everything's clear for tonight.
Right.
And call Tessie while you're there. Make sure she's ready to call Frisco when I give the word.
You got it.
You really think it's a good idea to let Tessie on this plan?
Oh, Tessie is the best one for the job.
I think you better let me know what you got going on here.
It's a simple plan to frame a cop's wife. By nightfall, the police will know that Felicia has stolen a very expensive mink coat, plus $45,000 in cash. Now, Frisco, he knows Tessie. When she calls and tells him to get Felicia out of town, he'll believe her.
Duke, I'm not going to warn you again. If your plan doesn't work, Frisco Jones is a dead man.
Felicia, you have a pencil I can use there.
Needs to be sharpened.
Lousy sharpener. Tuffy, Duke wants to see you downstairs. Can it wait? I mean, I'm almost through here. I don't think so. He wants to see you right now. It's important. Okay.
Maybe Frisco can figure this out. Library.
I'm sorry we startled you, Felicia.
Oh, no, I just didn't hear anybody come in at first. Hi, Mr. Granville.
Felicia? Has your computer still broken down?
No, it's working just fine. I brought you in some receipts for you to okay.
Thank you. This is your afternoon off, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it okay if I leave right now?
Yeah, you go ahead. The receipts for last night are complete?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can leave. I can't think of anything else important for you to do.
Okay, thanks. See you later.
I wish there were another way.
You having second thoughts?
Yeah. It's too late, even if I were.
Congratulations, Frisco. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah. Congratulations. That was a good, smooth collar, right by the book.
Well, thank you, sir. But it's not like this mugger is public enemy #1 or anything.
Well, that's all right. Every long trip starts with a small step.
Listen, I've learned my lesson, all right? I'm not out to play super cop anymore.
I'm sure Chief Devane is just as relieved to hear that as I am. And by the way, I have an award for you.
An award? You're kidding?
No?
For my first collar?
Well, something like that. Officer Frisco Jones, I want to give you this blue ribbon for showing bravery in the face of danger and for upholding the law in an exemplary manner. And for being the last rookie in your graduating class to get a collar. Congratulations, Jones.
I'm the last one in the whole class to get a collar?
That's right. I don't feel bad. Somebody has to be the old maid.
That's right. And there's nothing ordinary about you. You always stand up from the crowd.
Well, listen, I'm not going to let that bother me. I have a collar, and I'm very proud of it, so there.
Well, you should be proud of it.
Right. You did work. Good work, kid.
Finally a member of the team, right, sir?
You are. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I wonder if Felicia's still at work. I can't wait to tell her.
What's happening at that bank? They should have called by now.
I know, it's almost closing time. They'll call as soon as they discover the discrepancy. Have you heard anything from Tuffy?
Yeah, he called from the warehouse. Everything is set and ready for tonight's delivery.
Good. How about Tessie?
Well, she's standing by, waiting to make the call as soon as we tell her when.
All right. Now all we need is to hear from the bank.
I'm here to see Mr. Lavery, Frederick Lamb, Bank of Port Charles.
Oh, sure. Come on in.
Mr. Lamb. Duke Lavery. Please, sit down.
How do you do? I would have called, but I felt this should be discussed in person.
Well, is there some kind of a problem?
Well, Mr. Lavery, we've discovered a slight discrepancy in your night depository.
But is there really a discrepancy?
Well, actually, it's quite large. A difference of $45,000. But I'm sure there's a logical explanation. You see, you submitted a deposit slip in the amount of $50,000. But when the envelope was opened, we only found $5,000.
Are you telling me $45,000 is missing?
Well, as I said, I'm sure it's simply an error, a matter of 1 0 being added by mistake. You did intend to deposit only $5,000, didn't you?
No. I put the money in the envelope myself. It was 50 grand.
Okay, Angel, get me Felicia's deposit book, will you? And perhaps my bookkeeper. She may have put the balance in another account.
Look for yourself. Felicia's signature. She signed a deposit slip for $50,000.
Felicia?
Yes, Felicia Jones. She's my bookkeeper. Unfortunately, she has gone for the day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, perhaps this is a problem. It could have happened at the bank.
Oh, absolutely not, Mr. Lavery. We have a very secure system. 2 of my employees are present when the cash deposits are opened. They reported the error to me the moment they saw it.
Well, we have 2 people here. They checked the deposits also.
Duke, you saw me count the money. I know I didn't make a mistake.
It's okay, Angel. I know. Well, now I wonder what happened.
Well, how well do you know Miss Jones?
Well, I know her very well. She's a trusted employee. I trust her totally.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's the bank's policy to report anything of this nature to the police. I suggest you do the same.
Well, the police, do you think this is intentional?
I can't say, Mr. Lavery. All I know is your $45,000 didn't make it to my bank. Someone must know of its whereabouts. Perhaps the police should question your bookkeeper.
No, Felicia, she would never steal from me.
You never know, Mr. Lavery. But it's been my experience you can't tell a book by its cover. I hope you'll contact the police as soon as possible.
Yes. I suppose I'll have to. Mr. Lamb, thank you very much for taking the time to come down here.
I'm terribly sorry. And I do hope it's only a misunderstanding.
Oh, I hope so, too.
I'm on my way to the police now, if you'd care to come along.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I will. Give me one moment, please. I'll close up shop.
Fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Lamb.
It worked.
Yeah, so far it's working. I'm going to put a call through to Tessie. We may have to speed things up. They might start happening before we thought they would. Come on.
Okay, I'll call her. Oh, by the way, give my regards to Port Charles PD.
I've got to stall them until Tessie's lit the fuse under Frisco and Felicia. If she doesn't get that done, this whole plan of ours could backfire.
All of the evidence seems to point right towards Sean.
I know. I'm so sick about it.
Sean is too smart. There is no way he would murder Alan Quartermain to free Monica. Impossible.
Well, yeah, I know that. I don't have enough evidence to arrest either of them. Not at the moment, that is.
Are we expecting to get some more soon?
Yes, I have the feeling that I will. Yeah?
Chief, these men would like to talk to you.
Oh, hello, Duke.
Hello, Anna. I'm sorry I didn't call first.
Well, it's all right. You don't need an appointment.
This is Mr. Lamb. We're here on the same business.
Hello. Is this official business?
I'm afraid so, Chief Devane.
I think it might be better if we discuss this privately.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll get out of your hair then, all right?
All right, good night. I'll see you later on tonight.
Yeah, I'll talk to Felicia. I'm sure we'll be there.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, what can I do for you two gentlemen?
Perhaps I better let Mr. Lamb explain this. He's vice president of the Bank of Port Charles.
Oh?
Yes. I'd like to report a possible theft, Chief Devane, of $45,000 cash.
$45,000 from your bank?
It was stolen from me, Anna. A cash deposit was made to my account last night. It turned up today $45,000 short.
How do you know it was a theft? I mean, couldn't it just been a clerical error?
Yeah.
Certainly not on the part of the bank, Captain.
I saw the money put into a deposit envelope. It was $50,000.
And we have the signed deposit slip for that amount.
Oh. Well, who made the deposit?
Felicia Jones.
That is Felicia's signature.
Felicia?
Mr. Lavery's bookkeeper signed the deposit slip and somehow lost $45,000 before he got to the bank.
You're saying that Felicia Jones was a thief?
We'd like the police to investigate.
Duke?
Well, I'm hoping it's all a mistake. Perhaps Felicia can explain.
But do you realize what you're saying? That Felicia could be guilty of grand larceny.
Yes.
Hi, babe, it's me.
Frisco, I'm so glad you called. When are you coming home?
Oh, well, pretty soon, but I just couldn't wait to tell you the good news.
Oh, what goodness.
Well, I finally did it. Got my first collar today.
You did? Are you all right? I mean, you didn't have to shoot anybody or anything. Tell me what happened.
No, relax, I'm okay. And I didn't have to use my gun. I just caught this guy trying to grab this lady's purse. That's all I had to do.
That's all. That's wonderful. I'll bet Aunt really was proud of you.
She was, yeah.
Frisco, I just knew it. You're going to be the best cop in Port Charles.
Well, I'll tell you all about it when I get home, okay?
When you're coming home, I have something really important that I have to tell you.
Okay, tell me on the phone.
No, I can't. It's really complicated, and it's kind of urgent.
All right. Well, I'll be home as soon as I can. I got to fill out a report, okay?
Okay, but hurry, all right?
All right, bye.
Understand why you're doing this, Felicia.
Anna, I'm not doing this by choice. But it has to be reported. I don't think Felicia's guilty either. But $45,000 is a lot of money.
Yes, it is, but there has to be some explanation. Felicia is not a thief.
As I said, I don't believe she is guilty either. I didn't want to have to come here and tell you this, but the banker insisted. I didn't want you to hear it from him.
All right, are you sure that she signed a deposit for $50,000? It wasn't just $5,000.
I'm positive.
Let's go over everything that you've told me. I'd rather do that before I invite Felicia in here for questioning. Now, you say that she always makes out your deposit slips, right?
Yes, that's right.
Now, does she always check the amount in every single envelope, the cash?
Well, usually, Felicia is very thorough. Anna, can you think of any reason why Felicia would want to do something like this?
No. No, I can't. After all, I recommended her for the job.
Frisco, I'm glad I caught you.
Oh, what's up?
I overheard something unbelievable. It was Chief Devane and Duke Lavery, and they were talking about Felicia.
What about her?
Frisco, maybe I'm wrong, but sounded as if Duke was accusing Felicia of stealing from him.
That's ridiculous.
I know, but they sounded serious. Duke even said something about the bank being involved.
The bank? Oh, this is crazy. I mean, Anna knows, even if Duke doesn't, that Felicia never take a nickel from anybody.
Frisco, they were talking about $45,000.
40? Oh, no, I know they're out of their mind.
Hey, I swear that's what I heard.
That's why Duke wanted me out of Anna's office. He's accusing her of stealing, isn't he?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go straighten him out.
Wait a minute. Before you go in there and blow your stack and get yourself into any more trouble, maybe you should talk to Felicia. Maybe there's a good explanation why the money's missing.
I just talked to Felicia. She said she had something urgent to talk to me about.
Maybe she knows she's been accused.
No, she would have told me. What did Anna say? Now, she doesn't believe Lavery, does she?
All I heard was she said she wanted to go over everything again before she brought Felicia in for questioning.
Questioning? And she does believe him.
I don't know, Frisco. Now, she sounded just as shocked as I was.
Whew, she was awful anxious to talk to me.
Then go home, talk to her, ask Felicia what is going on.
Did you hear anything else? I mean, why does Lavery think Felicia took the money?
Well, something about a deposit slip. Felicia signed a deposit slip for $50,000.
Well, don't they think if Felicia would have stolen that kind of money, she'd have taken off?
As I said, I don't think Anna believes that Felicia took it. And Duke, he was trying not to believe it.
Yeah. You're right. Well, I'm gonna head home. There's gotta be a simple explanation for this.
Right.
If I can set a squad car for her, she's gonna be awful scared. Thanks.
Yes? Did you find him?
No sign of it, and I've checked the entire precinct.
Well, when did he check out?
That's the thing. He didn't sign out.
He didn't sign out?
Oh.
Did anybody see him leave?
Well, the desk sergeant said he was a little too busy to question him, but he saw Frisco leaving in a big hurry.
Now, do you really think Frisco's going to give you any information about his wife?
He would if he knew anything. But quite honestly, I don't think either of them know anything about your money, Duke.
Then, what is the explanation?
I don't know. Something strange is going on.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know.
Chief, have you called Felicia at the apartment?
Yes, I did. She's there, but I don't want to ask her any questions over the phone. Please, would you send a squad car to bring her in?
Chief, she's a cop's wife.
Oh, does that mean she's going to get some special treatment?
I don't like this any more than you do, Captain. However, Felicia has been accused of a serious charge, and I want her brought in.
Right.
Anna, I know Frisco and Felicia are friends of yours. I didn't want to involve you in this.
Looks like you didn't have any choice.
Well, I had no choice. By the time I discovered the money missing, Felicia had already left the office for the day.
Well, you should think that if Felicia had stolen a large amount of money, she wouldn't sit around her apartment waiting to get caught.
Well, perhaps she didn't think the money would be missed so quickly.
Felicia is far too small. I don't know what's happened to your money, Duke, but I know that Felicia is innocent.
Well, I hope you're right. But I had to have it reported immediately, otherwise my insurance policy would not cover my losses.
I understand. When we find Felicia, she'll give us a good explanation about what happened.
Oh, Frisco, I'm so glad you're home. I have something important I have
Honey,
to
that's
show
going to
you
have to
here.
wait. There's something important I have to ask you. Do you remember making a $50,000 deposit?
What?
From Duke's Club. Did you make a deposit for $50,000?
Oh, I don't know, I
Honey,
suppose.
It's real
Why,
important
what's
now,
wrong?
sweetheart. Just sit down.
What?
I want you to think about this. You have to tell me everything you know about recent deposits you've made, okay?
Well, which deposit? I make lots of deposits.
Did you make one last night for $50,000?
Yeah, I made an out-of-deposit slip for that amount.
And was it all in cash?
I don't know, I didn't see the money.
You mean you didn't even count the money?
Frisco, what's wrong? Why are you so upset?
Honey, you gotta tell me everything you know about this deposit, okay? You didn't see the money? Why not?
Well, Duke asked me to fill out a slip, but Angel was still busy putting all the money back in packets, so I filled out the slip, I gave it to Duke, and then I just left.
So you didn't take the money to the bank, actually?
No, it was supposed to go into the night deposit. Why? What's wrong? Has something happened? What?
Yes, something has happened. Duke is at the precinct right now, and he's accusing you of stealing $45,000.
$45,000? Is this some kind of joke? What's going on?
I don't know, honey. I don't like the way it feels, though.
You're serious about this?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Oh, Frisco, that's ridiculous. Duke knows I'd never steal a penny.
Well, he should know that.
Look, I've got something really important that I have to show you. I thought this might help with your investigation.
What is it?
Well, I don't know. I was trying to figure that out. You see, Tuffy was working on Duke's computer, and he was working on union business, and then he got called out of the room, and the computer was left on. And so I made a computer printout of what he was working on.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, though.
I know. So I was trying to figure it out with my computer book, but none of it makes sense. They're codes or something, aren't they? That's what it looks like
Does
to me.
Tuffy know you have this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, yeah, you're right. It is code of some kind, but why would he enter union business in code?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't figure that out either. Frisco, what were Duke and Anna saying about me?
I don't know.
Duke would never think I would steal $45,000.
Sam
That's
told me
crazy.
about the conversation. I didn't hear it. They were talking about bringing you in for questioning.
Bringing me in. Huh. So that's why Anna called to see if I was here. Well, why didn't she just ask me to come in? Because I can answer any question she wants to know.
I don't know, sweetheart. I mean, none of this makes any sense.
What?
Unless
Unless...
Tuffy knows that you're trying to help me in this investigation. He's trying to set you up.
Set me up? You mean make it look like I stole that money?
Well, that's the only thing I can figure out, honey. What is this?
Oh, it was delivered for Tiffany yesterday. It's for her birthday.
For
I don't know.
Tiffany. What's it doing here?
Well, the delivery boy said for me to hide it here until tonight. He said somebody's going to be giving her a surprise birthday party.
Who's giving her a party?
I don't know.
You haven't opened it?
Why should I open it? It's Tiffany's.
Do you know anything about a party for Tiffany?
No. I was going to mention it to Tanya, but I forgot. She didn't know anything about it either.
Why don't we open it?
Bugs and stuff. It's bad. It's the coat that I wore at Duke's Club.
That's not all it is.
Oh my gosh, where did that come from?
We counted, I bet we'll come up with $45,000, too.
Oh, the missing money.
Also the coat that you modeled and said you loved and you'd do absolutely anything for, right?
First I said I'd kill for it. If the police see it here, they're going to think that I stole this.
Hello.
Frisco, this is Tessie.
Tessie?
I have to see you, kid, and fast. You and your wife are being set up.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste time, Frisco. I know about the coat and the money. It was a frame. And if you meet me on the waterfront, I'll tell you why.
How did you know?
I'll tell you all about it when I see you, but you've got to get out of there fast. You're in for a frame-up, too. We've all been set up.
Me? How?
They're planting stuff in your locker at the police station.
Oh, that can't be. I was just at my locker. There was nothing planted in.
I'm telling you, they're on their way to plant the stuff right now. And that's not all. The money you won in those friendly little poker games, it's part of the setup.
You knew about that?
I know too much for my own good, and so do you. Meet me on the waterfront, and you'd better hurry before the cops get there.
Tessie...
What did she say?
She wants us to meet her on the waterfront. She says we're being set up and framed.
Why would anyone do that?
Because we know too much, that's why.
No, what? I don't know anything.
Honey, I think Tessie's telling the truth. She could be the key to this whole mess. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Going down to the waterfront to try to meet Tessie. You hear those sirens? They're for you. Let's find out what the hell's going on. No sign of Tessie anywhere.
Did she say where we were supposed to meet her?
No, she said on the waterfront, but she usually docks her boat here. Wait a few minutes.
Frisco Jones. This is from Tessie.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Tessie? Sorry, kid. I couldn't wait for you. They're after me. We're all in a lot of danger. Meet me at the junkyard near Pier 48, New York City. I have information that could clear us all.
New York City, we can't run away.
Honey, we have to. She's got information
if we
for
run,
us.
Frisco, we're gonna look guilty, and we didn't do anything
If
wrong.
the police find us, we won't be able to prove anything. Now, come on.
Where are we going?
New York City. Let's go.
Just got a call from the squad car that we sent to Felicia's apartment. No sign of Frisco or Felicia.
Were they anywhere else in the brownstone?
No, and they said it looked like they left in a hurry.
So in other words, they ran, huh?
We don't know that.
Chief, I hate to say this, but it does look that way.
All right. Put out an APB, please. I want Frisco and Felicia found immediately.
All right.
I'm afraid. I don't want to run away.
I know, honey, but we got to get to Tessie and find out how deep we are into this.
I know, but if the police are looking for us, they're going to be looking at the airport and at the train station.
I know. Get on.
What are you doing?
Just get on. You okay?
Yeah, nothing.